All right, doing my Friday night breakdown of the Radford and Giles game. Excuse me. Um, it was a really good ball game, a hard fought game, a game we really should have won. I think we were a much better ball team, much better ball team. Uh, I think some mistakes kind of cost us the game, really. Um, the big thing is, a couple big things, really. Our running backs have got to watch the ball into their hands. I think there were a couple of times there, especially on a pitch play, maybe the running back took his eyes off the ball. Uh, and, it cost us a touchdown. Let's say we went up fumbling, they went up picking that right before halftime and run in for a touchdown. But, understand, anybody who watches football knows fumbles are going to happen, interceptions are going to happen. But just watch the ball into your hands. The running backs are running hard still. Our the penalties really hurt us. I think anything the guys should take away from this game is how every play matters. We're not an offense that's really built when we get behind the chains to keep grinding out and something happens. And when I get behind the chains, I mean, we're losing down, we're losing yardage. You get a big play, you get a penalty, and it backs you up. It's hard for us to bounce back from that because right now we have no passing game whatsoever. It's atrocious. It's just, I don't think we've played a pass from preseason all the way to now. And we've got to find some way to get that corrected and have a semblance of a passing game. But like I said, interceptions are going to happen. And I know people moved around, which I thought was good. I thought it worked out good offense and defense. Our secondary didn't play bad, but we still have a hard time. And it's been like this for Giles for years, so covering the pass. I don't know why it seems so hard for us to do that. Obviously, the defense we're running, or putting the kids in the position, I don't know. Or we just don't have the speed, which I think is a big part of it, too, to deal with some of these fast receivers that can cut on a dime. So that tends to hinder us too, I think. But overall, like I said, I thought it was a very good performance by our kids. I know they're probably upset. Anybody out there, you see Giles 0-2, you better watch out because this team is much better than 0-2 ball team. Now, Blacksburg was better this year than they have been in many years. And Radford was a little soft this year. But we still have a good ball team. I really think we have a really good ball team. I thought our line, in particular, blocked extremely well tonight. Extremely well. So I know this Blacksburg game, they kind of come off the blocks early. I thought tonight they did great. Radford was running 10 guys in the box all night long. Almost 11 as close as the safety was. And our guys, I thought, did a heck of a job. I really thought they did a heck of a job blocking what I've seen each and every one of them. Our snap, 74, the Keffer boy, he's doing good all year. I think. I haven't seen bad snaps off the top of my head I can think of. And if they do happen, it happens. It's what happened. But he's looked really good so far snapping the ball, and it's something that's kind of been missed over the few years, I think. So they've looked really good snapping. He's doing a really good job. That's our line just blocked great. I've been an ex-lineman. I like to brag on the lineman. Excuse me. And I thought you guys did a great job. I thought you blocked extremely well. There's holes there all night long. I remember number 61. I don't know your name or your parents watching, but number 61, he just pancaked the guy on one play. Number 5 or number 6, I can't remember what his name or number was for Blacksburg. It's 5 or 6, and he just rolled the guy, and the guy was shaking up, getting up. So good job. And he is just a perfect pancake. If you guys can block like that and continue to play like that all year long, you all will cause a lot of headaches for people. And I think you can go deep in the playoffs if you stay together. Stay together. Continue to work. But I can't brag enough on the line tonight. I thought he did an excellent job. Huge holes. Our other than running backs, like I said, I felt like a couple times maybe taking their eye off the ball, it caused a fumble or so. Run hard as always. I think the mixing up of the two kids at tailback, changing that up a little bit, did really well because you have the one kid, I can't remember his name for the life of me. He's a bigger kid, he's bruising back when he runs. Needs to lower his head a little more on short yardage to get more yardage. And our speedster, the Radford kid, I thought he did well. I think it's a really good combination. I think Jefferson really has something there. And the other kid who comes in wing backs, take Radford's spot, he ran the ball hard and runs the ball good. Like I said, all our running backs I've seen from the preseason on, all you guys run hard, very hard. Did really good. Oh, our fullback tonight, number 35, ran extremely hard. He's ran hard in the first two games, very hard. So we have some hard runners, and I think our line is starting to gel. So just keep that up. The pass blocking looked better. It was, can always continue to improve on that. But our pass offense has got to get better. It's got to click better. I don't think we've completed a pass. I may be wrong, but I don't know if we've completed a pass from the two scrimmages to the two regular season games all year. The one pass was right to the guy from Radford tonight, not even close to being open. So we've got to continue to work on the pass game. We've got to have more than one person who can pass. Now, he threw a very beautiful deep pass tonight, just a little bit overthrown, but beautiful pass. So, I mean, there's so much potential there. But if we get a semblance of all of a passing game, we're going to be hard to beat. I really do feel that way. I think we could easily average 28 to 35 points a game if we get a semblance of a passing game. I still don't understand, Jeff, why you don't incorporate screen passes. Like I said, Radford had 10 guys in the box, and these teams are blitzing us. A screen pass, I don't know if maybe we can't throw a screen pass. I don't know. But if we can incorporate screen passes, I just think it's huge. I think the guys are going to start backing off a little bit here and there. And you know what else I do? That 1 step, that 1 second, right linebacker has got to wait. It's a world of difference. And that could be 3, 4, 5 more yards. So I think, excuse me, that really needs to be incorporated. I'll say it every week probably. So for the offensive wise, I think we looked really well. There's always room for improvement. The home penalties, some got called tonight. A lot of times that's just the call, whoever the officiating crew is. Sometimes they call things I personally don't think they see. They just throw the flag. But things we just got to watch. We got to clean the penalties up because we got behind the chains, and when we did, it killed our drives. We're not made to make big chunks in the passing game to make up for stuff like that. Which screen passes and passes out in the flats and things of that nature will back people off. But we need to work on that. We don't need to get behind the chains because we could probably, I think, easily been up at halftime 28-7 on Radford, and probably should have been. I think we had at least our first 3 or 4 drives. We stopped ourselves. I mean, we killed ourselves by making penalties. It killed drives or fumbles or whatever it was. So little things. Defensive wise, I thought we played fairly well. I don't understand when they're hitting a short passing game on us. That's all Radford did, except for that really deep bomb early in the game, go up 7-0. They didn't really do a whole lot until later in the game, second half onward. And they started doing these little, 5-6 yard little curl patterns, pretty much, and then they catch it and run for 2-3 yards. They can march down the field the whole second half. We just can't cover a pass. And I don't know if it's a defense needs to be a different call, or or what, somebody different in there covering. And I know Giles is working on some different things as far as that goes. Maybe they'll find the right combination, but we got to be able to cover the pass better. And I still think we need to, come up and play a little more man-to-man or bump and run or whatever and throw them off. After that one ball, we played a deep pass pretty good, but the short pass was just, they killed us. They just eat us up with it. But that was, still improvement on defense. We looked a whole lot better this week than last week. I really think it looked a whole lot better. Our return game is there. And because one thing I noticed, there's no blocking. Our guys catch the ball back and take off running, and overall, I'm not saying this everyone, but I'm supposed to say overall, there's no blocking on return game. That guy returned that ball, you can't return it if he's getting tackled. You got to block. That may have to be adjusted. I don't know. You find somebody out there who wants to block. But there's a lot tonight. There's no blocking. I don't understand on the overtime. We could probably go back and forth all night long, really. I'm not sure we'd have stopped them. I don't really think they would have stopped us. So Jeff going for 2, to me, didn't bother me. I called that as soon as he scored. Told about Anthony, I said, we're going for 2. And I don't know. I think Jeff overthought the situation. I don't know why he put a play in there like that for. That's just my opinion. I'd have run 32, the pitch, because them guys were crashing in. Then you put a guy out there, he's already out there, so you couldn't really run it then. You bring him, that receiver inside, he's blocking. Them guys are crashing, he's blocking down anyway. So the pitch is basically a sprint to the end zone. I don't think they would stop this. I think we'd have won. So I don't think that was the best call. I think we should have ran 32 on it and ran the pitch. And we win, we lose by that. Because the hard part for the kids is that we were the better team. We were the better team tonight, and we should have won, and we didn't. So that's always hard to deal with. But I still, yes, and the cramp situation. I don't know if you all are not drinking enough water. It was a kind of a cool night. There's a lot of cramps. Something needs to be looked into, I think. Where y'all need more water, Gatorade, something to help these cramps. Because when you all are on the bench with cramps, some of our weapons are not on the field, so our drives get stalled sometimes. So that falls on you all. You running backs, you line, whatever, to drink more water during the week, to drink whatever you need to drink to help keep cramps from happening. And one thing that just kind of irked me, I've noticed this for the past 2 games now, and it's really just, I don't know if she's a trainer or what her role actually is, but when you have a kid on the field and you don't really know what's going on, but he's hurt, and you are walking the whole way across the field, get somebody else. Because I'm telling you, if that was my child out there and he was hurt or she was hurt, whatever it may be, and you're walking out there like you have all day, it's ridiculous. Get out there and see what's wrong with the child. It's just ridiculous. It just hit me wrong tonight. But anyway, I had to get that off my chest. So really, overall, I think our line looked really good. Our offensive line looked really, really good tonight, I thought. I said there were some holding penalties again that killed some drives. But sometimes those are up to the discretion of the officiating crew. And a lot of times it's probably not holding, but they see what they see. So we, just try to clean it up the best you can, and know once that guy gets outside of you, you start stretching your arms out and holding the jersey, they're going to call even if it's close. Our running backs, keep your eye on the ball. You've got to keep your eye on the ball. It's huge. The fumbles kill us. The penalties, kill drives. And I say again, the passing game. I can't sit here and tell you I have an answer to what to do about it. Jeff is still throwing passes. He should. I mean, you've got to work on things. I think if you get some of these games, hopefully we may get in errors and blow them out. If we do, I think take a chance to pass the ball some, get some practice. But I think we need to take more time in practice, setting up something, I don't know what, where you have defenders and make these guys put the ball in a tight spot and maybe put a little pressure on them while they're scrambling or whatever, so they can, get practice at the situation, just situation football. And our, pass defense. We got a little pressure tonight. Again, I think when we find somebody get a little more, it was hard for us to blitz when we can't cover the pass sometimes. But it's just something we got to keep working on. I know they're trying to find the right group, and I think they're doing it right by switching people out to find it. You're going to take some lumps. I know some people who watch the games don't realize that, but if you're trying to find the right combination, you're going to take your lumps sometimes. So he's got to keep plugging away at that. Special teams, our kickoff return team has got to learn how to freaking block. Get on your guy, stay on your guy. Don't hit him in the back. It's a penalty. Just what to do. If you don't, ask the coach. But that needs to improve. The play calling on an overtime, Jeff, man, you know what works. You've done this a long time. You've been in sport football a long time. I just think you overthought it, to be perfectly honest. I just think you overthought the situation. But I thought we should have run 32 there at the end of it. I think we'd won the game if we did. And maybe we wouldn't. I don't know, but I think we would. But once again, I want to give kudos again to our line. Our center snapping the ball good. Our guys blocked really good tonight. You all are the backbone of this team. Okay, you need to understand that. Linemen do not get enough credit. And I don't know, I'm just telling you, you all are the backbone. And take the mentality of it's you all against the world. Because they see the running backs always get the glory. And I understand this, I'm not cracking on the running backs because we got to have them. But if you don't make the holes, they're not going to go anywhere with them. So continue. Play with attitude, play with fire, play with attitude. Like I said, play every snap, every down, pissed off. Them people on the other side can be your friend after the game, but during that game, it's a war, it's a battle. Treat it as such. Running backs, keep running hard. Keep running hard. Give it everything you got. And remember, every one of you remember, you are one play away from being a starter. One play away. One injury, and you may be the starter. Be ready. Fine-tune your skills. Maybe you're a third-team running back. Work on your passing, because you never know. One injury, you may be the guy in there we have to rely on to pass the football. So work on it. Just keep pushing. This team, I still think is a special team. I really do. I really feel that way. It's heartbreaking we lost tonight. But guys, look, don't be thinking here, well, I'm not playing or we're losing, so I'm going to quit. It's not worth it. It starts building now. You start getting in more teams, like you're playing there as Georgia with. Here's where it all starts coming together. You get into, district play. You all need to stay together, keep fighting. As the movie, be a band of brothers. Because you all are all you have on that football field. Take no crap off anybody. You take up for each other on that football field. And you fight like hell to win that ball game. You all could win a district. Be, who knows, top 1, 2, 3. It's hard to say in the playoffs. And I still think whoever in our district can get to the state is probably going to win the state. We have tough schedules, and we have a good team this year. I really feel that way. Everybody hollers about, well, next year we'll be really, really good. That's great, but we're this year now. So you just focus on that. Stay together. Keep building. Keep fighting. You all seem to be a good group of kids out there fighting hard. And just keep doing it. It'll come together. If you keep fighting hard, you keep pushing, you keep backing each other, it will come together. And you fight a whole ball game. A whole ball game. Just concentrate, like I said, on running backs, ball in your hand. Linemen, you do not quit until you hear that whistle. You have got to be the meanest, toughest people on the field. You offensive linemen, you got to make those holes. Defensive linemen, you got to push the pocket back on pass plays. You know, you got to keep the guys off the linebackers. Do a dirty job. Let them guys make the tackle. It's about the W. If you want a ring, you got to work together, work within the system. And hey, it can happen. I know you're upset. It sucks me knowing too. You know, you can't go undefeated. But just remember, last year, state champs were not undefeated, and they wearing a ring right now. You know, they lost like four or five games or whatever it was, but they were wearing a ring now. They made it to the playoffs, and they bullied through everybody. You all are good enough to do that. I'm telling you, you're good enough to do that. And you guys keep working on the passing game yourself, because if you can find something, you get passing game down, you'll be tough, very tough to beat. And Lord Jeff, find some screen passes. You know, pass the ball out in the flat, curl routes. You know, look what Radford did tonight. Do the little 5-yard pass. You start doing those and completing those guys will start backing off. And with our running backs and the way our line's playing, look what you're going to get. It takes the pressure off our defense as well. You know that. But, you know, we need to add some things to the offense as far as, like I said, I think the passing game, we're the same thing. Deep, middle, short, basically, pretty much. So, we're not fooling anybody because we drop back in a pass. They just drop back in their little zone areas, excuse me, and we're covered. And that's it. We got 3 guys running the same pattern, whatever, 10, 15, 20, or, excuse me, whatever it is. Anyway, I'm probably forgetting. I could probably say some more. It's a tough one. It's a tough one tonight. It was a tough one. We should have won. I still think we should run the pitch. I said in the last play game, I think we'd have won. There's no guarantee. But I think Jeff. I know he's getting slammed, but it was a bad call, I think. But I think he just overthought the situation. Thought he was surprising. It happens. But just do what you do, and team, stay together. I'm just saying, stay together and keep fighting. Guys want to quit, you talk to them and say, man, what's the point? You don't want to quit. We're 2 games in. We can still win the championship. Who's to say y'all can't go undefeated from here on out? So, stay together, keep fighting, work on the passing game, keep working, find something. I don't know. I think we need to add in, like I said, screen passes, curl routes. Short passes is what we need. We're not going to be a deep pass team, it's obvious. So we need to find somebody to incorporate some short passes, 5, 10-yard passes, curls, outs, something. I'm probably forgetting something. I don't know. I'm excuse me, a little frustrated too. Allergies are bothering me. But like I said, once again, offensive line, you did a great job tonight. You did a great job opening holes up. Running backs did hit the holes hard. But offensive line, kudos to you. To me, y'all were the MVP tonight. You lost. You did great. Like I said, our center snapped the ball. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep working at it. Keep getting better. And you'll be fine as that too. Yeah, you're doing a good job. Defenses played much better tonight, much better. They fought hard through the game. Little things kill us. Like I said, I think now tonight you can realize, guys, how important each play is. Every play is so important, especially, like I said, until we can get our offense rolling even more and find a passing game. And I haven't lost faith yet. We can't find one. But I think our patterns need to change what we run. Anyway, I've gone over more time than I normally do. Like I said, if I feel there's anything else I need to touch, I'll make another video. But I just want to stress to the kids, you lost tonight. You played your hearts out. You played a well of a ball game. There's little mistakes that happen. Those mistakes hurt. They cost. A couple drives. But now you live and learn. And you get ready for errors. And that's when it starts. From here on out. Just pull it together and fight to win the district and fight for a good playoff spot. And hey, go win the state. There's nothing saying you can't win it yet. Go win a freaking ring. You can easily do it. You get there, I think you'll do it. Because what I seen last year in the state, teams on the east side, they don't like being smacked in the mouth. And teams on this side of the state smack you in the mouth, it seems like right now. So you keep fighting, you get better, continue to gel as a team, find your combinations that match, and go beat the crap out of theirs. So, anyway, I know it went long. If I missed something, hey, please let me know. And I'll see you next Friday.